Behind the polished smiles and the royal ceremonies, a storm is quietly brewing inside the British monarchy. Prince William and Prince Harry, once the closest of brothers, now stand on opposite sides of a deep divide. Their story is not just a family disagreement. It is a clash between duty and freedom, tradition and change. Tonight, we uncover how this brotherly bond transformed into one of the most dramatic rivalries in royal history. Was it destiny, or betrayal? In January 2020, Harry and Meghan shocked the world. They announced they would step back as senior members of the royal family. The media called it Megxy. For Harry, this was a chance to escape a life where every move was controlled, every word measured. For William, it was a betrayal of everything they had been raised to uphold. William believed in service above self. Harry, however, wanted to rewrite his story. From this moment, the brothers' paths began to split. William was born with the destiny of a king. From childhood, every decision was shaped by the crown. His life is about stability, responsibility, and preparing to lead the monarchy. Harry, the so-called spare, always lived down William's shadow. Without the same burden of destiny, he longed for independence. But as Meghan entered his life, that desire grew into determination. He no longer wanted to play a supporting role. This imbalance, heir versus spare, was not new, but it became the crack that widened into a rift. The wives brought even more pressure. Catherine, now Princess of Wales, embodied everything the monarchy celebrated: elegance, discretion, and a sense of duty. Meghan, however, came from Hollywood, outspoken, ambitious, unafraid to challenge traditions. The media fanned the flames, portraying Kate as the perfect princess and Meghan as the disruptive outsider. Whether true or not, the constant comparisons pushed William and Harry further apart. Family dinners turned cold. Once private jokes between the brothers were replaced by suspicion. In March 2021, Harry and Meghan's interview with Oprah Winfrey exploded like a bombshell. They spoke of racism within the family, Meghan's struggles with mental health, and the lack of support from the palace. The world watched, shocked. For William, this was unforgivable. He felt that family matters should never be broadcast to millions. To him, Harry had crossed a line, a betrayal not just of tradition, but of brotherhood itself. From that day, the silence between the brothers grew deafening. The feud escalated further when details of private arguments surfaced. Reports claimed William confronted Harry about Meghan, calling her difficult. Harry, in turn, fired back in his memoir Spare. He painted William as short-tempered, even describing a physical altercation where William allegedly grabbed him by the collar. For the public, it was shocking, a royal fight laid bare in print. For William, it was another wound. For Harry, it was his truth. The brothers' relationship seemed shattered beyond repair. Looming over all of this is the memory of their mother, Princess Diana. Both William and Harry carry scars from her tragic death. Harry often says Meghan reminds him of Diana, brave enough to challenge the system, yet vulnerable under media attack. William, on the other hand, sees danger in that comparison. He believes Meghan reignites the same chaos that destroyed their mother. Instead of uniting them, Diana's shadow became another source of division, a painful reminder that history can haunt the present. The world has witnessed the frost between them. At Queen Elizabeth's funeral, they walked together but barely exchanged a word. At King Charles III's coronation, Harry sat apart, arriving alone and leaving swiftly. Cameras captured every glance, every stiff gesture. The silence between them spoke louder than any statement. To millions watching, it was clear, the once inseparable princes now shared nothing more than blood. So what comes next? Some hope that time, and perhaps King Charles himself, could bring reconciliation. Others argue the rift is permanent. And what about the next generation? Prince George, Charlotte, and Louis in the UK, Archie and Lilibet in California. Will they grow up as strangers, divided by an ocean and their parents' choices? Or will they be the bridge that reunites the family? The future of the monarchy may depend on the answer. One truth remains: royal drama never ends. William and Harry's story is still unfolding, a tale of love, duty, rivalry, and heartbreak. They are more than just princes. They are brothers caught between the weight of the crown and the desire for freedom, Can they ever find their way back to each other? Or is this rift destined to shape the future of the monarchy forever? Tell us what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us again for the next chapter of Royal Times.